What is up, my peeps? Tony Rex up in here yet once again. I know I was not supposed to come back to this game, but after subclassing and scribing and all these things that this game has been pushing out the last couple of years, it's interesting. Not gonna, at least to say the least, right? It's interesting. I have been gone a little bit too. I don't play as often, after the married life and, soon with other blessings and things coming my way, in my household. I really haven't been playing as much as I used to or putting content out. So let's just leave it at that. But I'll be around every here now and then. So for this build that I'm going to show you guys today, it's very simple. No PvP this time, no battlegrounds. You guys, the ones that have followed me over the years. And again, like I always say, I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber or the best player ever. I'm just somebody honestly comes out maybe once or twice a year with a video or whatever, If something's extremely broken and I happen to be playing, yeah, you'll see me around. Then I'll come out with a video. Right now, actually, I might bust out a video soon on a subclass Necro DK Warden. That's kind of my friend, get away from me, doing a video here. Yes, you get away. But yeah, anyways, so I might put that one, maybe a compilation of so far the kills that I'm getting, what she's been able to do, that character in Battlegrounds and Cyrodiil. I'm trying Cyrodiil and Imperial City, of course, but mostly Battlegrounds. I like what I'm seeing, so I'll put a compilation once I have some better footage, and then maybe a build video upon request if needed. Again, if requested, I mean, not if needed. It's not really if needed. There's so many builds out there, I'm not the only one. But what I mean is if requested. So let's go straight into this build. This is a farming build. I call it speed/farming. If you realize, I mean Bleak Rock Way Shrine. Now, for those that don't know, for noobs or new players, right? No disrespect if you're a noob. I happen to be playing since the launch day of, I'm a day one, what you call a day one player, a launch player for PS4. Okay. Now, of course, optimized for PS5, but on the NA server. So I've been playing since, OG days, vet rank, those people that used to play back in those days, the VR14 days, VR16, know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I've been around for a while. I've basically seen it all, seen everything that there is to see. So as far as like the basics, right? Bethesda is, and Sauce are coming out with some, newer things. I see where they're going, finally. With the Battle Pass-ish kind of concept, finally, they're allowing us to have some things for a little bit more attainable ways, or cheaper ways, if you will. Maybe not as cheap, but other than crowns or just us being charged, I don't know, $100, $120, $150 for a house or a mount, as it was back in the days. Everything I feel now, it's just kind of like babysitting. Like kind of like hand-holding for new players. What used to take us maybe like months, maybe a year to get 9 traits in crafting, now it's just maybe a couple of months, if that, because you get showered with, just scrolls to help you speed up the process, speed up the mount speed. You know what? Let me shut up now. Let's go into the build, because I'm going to end up in a rant here, but I'm not very happy with that. But I am happy for the newer players. Let's put it that way. All right? But yeah. Anyways, let's go into the build. So my character, it really doesn't matter. Let's go first into the character sheet. Obviously, you want a lot of stamina recovery, anything 1500 or more. So right now, I don't even know if I'm buffed right now. I should be. Yep, Lava Foot. That's what I recommend. And then definitely for this, the Steed. That's health recovery, but it's not so much about the health recovery. It's about the movement speed. So you do want that for sure. So we have those things to start off, and then everything on stamina. This is not a build to kill things, go in a dungeon. Guys, this is literally and specifically targeted for farming. And when I say farming, I mean like picking up nodes, not necessarily chests, or like any other type of thing. Literally just nodes. I happen to do chests every now and then if I see them, if they're master, intermediate, not like trash, right? Because sometimes they give you like purples. Then yeah, I might stop for that, but I'm talking like hardcore farming, right? If you want to like, hey, I want to take like half hour, an hour just for farming. Especially, why? Because of the tome system now. So if you see, it just came out. I'm on PlayStation 5, by the way. I'm not on PC or anything like that. It just came out, when was it? Yesterday? It's Friday today, so Yeah, it came out yesterday. I'm already 6 of 6 basically in the Clothier or the first challenge. I already finished this one, but that's dungeons though. But I'm talking like the challenge that involves collecting things like Clothier wood. So if you get these runestones, right? That's what I'm talking about. You want a build that is quick in doing this farming. But Tony, how do you get 4 out of 5 that is farming? I keep getting treasures or killing this boss or killing. Reroll them. Reroll them. You see at the bottom right where it says rerolls? I already, if you notice, I used 2 of them. I think they give you 5 or 6 if I'm correct. So I already used 2 or 3 of them to re-roll, and eventually you will land these, hopefully. This one I kept because I do dailies, at least 3. You know, my newer character, definitely my baby character, I've been doing it, so that was easy. But this right here, and also, I just realized something. I don't know if the tier, if you will, I noticed that completing one group dungeon 3 times gives you 125, what do you call this, tone points? As opposed to collect resources give you 60. But it's 3 out of 6. This one's 3 out of 3. I don't know how that adds up, if it's more or less, or it kind of adds up to the same. I don't know how they break it down. Anyways, but we'll go into the build. This is what I'm targeting, guys. Just something that can let you move quickly. So, you saw the character sheet. Let's go into the sets, actually. Let's go into the sets. So, here I have this because sometimes if I do go on a normal random dungeon, I still want her to be able to at least kill a little bit. So this, when you do reverse slash, and I'll show you my skills as well, it's a very simple build. It's not for damage, guys. It's just enough to kill mobs quickly on a normal, if I happen to do that. Because again, this is mostly targeted for farming, strictly farming. You can survive a normal dungeon, because a normal dungeon you shouldn't die unless it's like a tier 3 dungeon, maybe. I don't know. But like if it's Spindle Clutch, stuff like that, yeah, you know, Dark Shade Caverns, come on now. I can do that naked, and I don't mean with the new option of removing certain items on the, you know, on the whatever outfit station. I mean literally naked. So the build, this one with the Asylum Mall, I don't even have it perfected, to be honest. Like I said, it's just for lulz at the, you know, on that bar, on the main bar, the 2-hand. It's just to kind of clear mobs or whatever. Most of the build for farming, you're gonna be on your back bar on the boat. But on the main one, I just had to put something there, so I put this because when I reverse slash, then you get all that ultimate, right? Now, here's the build itself. It starts really from the bow, from the back bar and on, if you will. This is just something to fill in the place. To fill in that spot, I mean. So I'm using Wilderqueen. Infuse whatever you want. The trace doesn't matter, or the glyphs. So it says, second item critical, stamina recovery, maximum stamina. The 5th item bonus, your bow attacks reduce the movement speed of any enemy that they hit by 14% and increase your movement speed by 14% for 3 seconds. I'll explain to how this is good for farming, okay? And the skills that I have that work with this. The head, everything's medium, by the way. Everything medium, everything well fitted or divines, okay? Divines, you want to exploit the steep mundus, and well fitted to keep you, you know, reducing the cost of roll rush, but not so much roll dodge, but sprint. This you can put whatever. I put offensive penetration. I don't know how I put this. Literally, you can just go blood spawn. Yeah, like here. The thing is, I think my medium blood spawn right now is on another character. Let me see here. Oh no, right here. Yeah, divines, medium. So stamina recovery. So you can use that. I don't know why I had Krog, to be honest. And then Wilderqueen chest, Fiord. This is the second set, all medium, right? Everything well fitted or divines. Weapon spell damage, critical, stamina recovery, 5th bonus. Old school people about that do farming, and I'm talking there's some guilds that actually are built around just hardcore farming. They don't even do a lot of PvE end content or PvP or housing. They literally, I know people in guilds even, guys, that they literally just focus on farming. I know that's what they do. To them, that's fun. That's you know, and maybe they're in part of guilds when then they sell the you know, the mats and stuff like that, or maybe just to get yellow mats, or to them it's fun. But there's people, I do it because I want to get mats. I take half an hour or an hour during a week to farm, to stack up on my mats, even though I'm okay, right? When you've been a player since the OG days, you have thousands of mats, thousands, you know. I'm not hurting for mats, but still, for me, it's more about the tomes at this point. So anyways, back to Fiord. What I'm saying is, any OG player knows this is where it's at. Out of any speed set, arguably, this is the best in my opinion, because some of them will say it gives you the major expedition. I can get that in other sources. Some of them say, oh, you do this and it gives you speed. This is permanently at all the times, no proc, no nothing, just permanently always activate it. As long as you have it on your body, 5 pieces, reduces the cost and increases the movement speed. So it's dual whammies, right? Reducing the cost and increasing the movement speed by 15%, and that's not minor or major expedition. That's a 15% that stacks up to that because it's a 15% unique to the set. Does that make sense? So Fiord, this is Fiord. That's just a, you know, like one of those like I forget the name, like a unique, yeah, Forester leggings. I don't know where, but it's Fiord. Fiord boot, and then Wilderqueen 5 pieces. What do we have here at the end? Of course, guys, Ring of the Wild Hunt. You need this if you're farming. If not, come on now, you're trolling at that. Why do people keep you know, pulling up on me, like busting out of nowhere? Anyways, so that is the sets. Let's go into the skills. This is not the bar that you're mainly gonna be at. You're gonna be on the bow bar, okay? So this is reverse slice, and again, you can do like normal, you know, like I said, you know, maybe normal dungeons, whatever. Rally. You can do Mage's Fury. I have that just because I was leveling it up, okay? And it's subclass technically, guys. I was doing pure Nightblade, but I subclass because of this. Because of Boundless Storm, yeah. Because the speed, stacking up with the, you know, and I already go enough. I'm probably at the cap anyway, some speed, but, you know, I just try to squeeze it and cheese it, right? Cheese it as much as I could on speed. Sorry if I need some water. I've been talking so much. Power Extraction, Relentless Focus, Soul Harvest. If you notice, I'm not going much in details on that because most you're going to be here. Leeching Strikes, Reaper's Mark. Again, guys, some of this is just, you know, Concealed Weapon. This is where it starts to get relevant. This too, at this point, you can just, you know, it's up to you. It's flex spots. But from here, yes, because read Concealed Weapon, the bottom of it, at the bottom. Slash an enemy, if you strike, leave sneak, blah, blah, blah. The bottom one. While slotted on either bar, you get minor expedition. So that's how we get our minor one, okay? This is where we get our major one. Major expedition. So we have that, which is a Hurricane. And then this Magnus Shot, very, very specific to this build, and I'll show you why. And then, of course, Zonebreaker, just in case a couple of mud crabs gather together a little ass while you're farming. Just clear them out of the way and get them out of there. You know what I mean? So, here we go. I will show you the rotation. Right now, Bleak Rock, guys, after finally, for so many years, the people that know this know the bots are gone. It seems like they're gone. I haven't seen a bot with a name of YXX MN 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 CL2 level 2, and they're a sorcerer with 5 pets. It's been a while since I don't see that. So again, the people that know exactly what I'm talking about, or the bot's name MN 2340 XYC with a level 3 stamina sorcerer, or sometimes Magicka with 5 pets. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I haven't seen them anymore. So this is what I do, guys. I will come somewhere, and you can do Balfagen if that's better. You can do Stros Makai. I like Stros Makai because it's very relaxing. The sea, the Redguard, you know, it being my favorite like area, right? Like Redguard, it's my favorite race. But Bleak Rock, to be honest with you, and this is confirmed by people that know, and you know all of this. Bleak Rock Isle has the quickest uptime or the less cooldown on the reappearance of nodes. For example, if I pick this up, this Platinum Seal right here,
can never have enough
for that to reappear, Bleak Rock Isle will be the fastest one to do that for you. So this is a great map to do this and start doing the tomes quickly, guys, because the bots are gone. You will see higher level players or sometimes lower players, but they're really alternates because newer players, they don't know this. I mean, unless you know somebody or you're somehow done research, and why would you be like literally new to the game and start farming right away? I would think that you're doing the quest. I would think that you're trying to understand your build. It's very rare that somebody just logs into ESO literally for the first time at level 1 and then you go straight to Bleak Rock. That doesn't make sense to me. But again, somebody that knows will come to this island, and then you start, oops, I popped that by mistake, and then you start farming. So also, let me go into the champion points, guys, I forgot, let me hit those real quick. The ones that matter the most would be the green ones. Steep Blessings, 20% movement speed, you want that. What the heck? I don't know why that wasn't a 50. What the heck? Okay, anyways. This one. Oh, sorry, this one. Reduce the time it takes to harvest by 10% per stage. That's why I pick up mats that quickly. This one, just in case you want to be mounted, but I don't. Some people do mounted farming. I don't. You gotta be like getting on your mount, getting off, getting on. Nah, I'm not about that. I just want to keep running and keep moving fast. This one too, because hey, again, you're gonna come across chests. This up to you. This up to you. But the green ones, the most specific and relevant ones, Steep Blessing, Master Gatherer. So those two. So Bleak Rock Isle, let's go into the rotation. So while I'm here, just track what I'm doing. Right there. You're going to go here around the edges, pick everything that you're interested in. You're going to go here, and then you will notice, because I will do a small rotation quickly here. I'm trying to keep the video less than, I don't want to do like a super long video, but it's probably going to be a long video at this point. I keep talking, right? And I want to show you the actual rotation. So you go around here. When you get to this area, if you haven't completed the quest, the main quest for Bleak Rock Isle regarding this area, you will notice that the skeletons and the baddies, or the NPCs here will attack you. For me, they appear yellow. They will attack me if I attack them first, but they won't attack me because I already completed the quest. So that gives you peace of mind, like you can just keep farming without them being on you. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I have Hurricane, I might proc something, but again, I'll show you what I do to get rid of enemies very quickly. So I'll go through here, here. There's a lot, ironically, a lot of notes around this castle-like area, or this fort area. It's kind of like a fort with a lot of like skeletons and NPCs. And then kind of like, around here. All the way maybe to Deathclaw Lair, and then keep going up. So it's a circle. Just follow this. Just a circle like this. That's what I do. So, alright guys, follow me closely. I'm going to show you what I do. So Hurricane, I buff with the two-handed, with this skill right here, I forget. Yeah, that one. So we are farming. Look how quickly I do it. We keep going. So I want to come across an enemy because I will show you how it is that you maintain your speed stacks. I'm sorry, I'm used to just farming so fast. Sometimes that happens to me. I kind of glitch out. Okay, there we go. So always have your Hurricane. Not a big deal, but just stacking up on the speed. I want to see an enemy to show you what I do when an enemy shows up, because that's how we keep the speed, not stacks. The uptime, that's the word, not stacks, because it's not stacks. It's the uptime for the Wilderqueen set. So I'm going to go over here. Keep farming, right? This is such a great spot. See, there goes the sorcerer. Hopefully that's not a bot. Okay, hopefully not. Yeah, I'll pick this up, sure. Right now I'm focusing on the ones that I need. Oh, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, Victor. You're not out farming me, my friend. There we go. He kept going. Okay. See, sometimes you gotta battle it out, but so far, Friday evening, and hey, I'm farming the heck out of this map, and not a lot of people, not a lot of bots, most importantly. So that's a rotation, guys. I'm gonna go into the castle area. I'm just gonna pick this last rubedite ore, and then I'm just gonna keep going, so I can show you. Well, actually, I'm gonna pick this because I do have a runestone tomes. So I'm trying to get that one. Yeah. There we go. There we go. See, I'm already just doing this. I'm already like finishing, and I'm just like organically just talking to you guys in the. Okay, here we go. Okay, look at this. Light attack, push him back, and then concealed weapon. Most of the times they're dead. I kind of messed up there. I usually charge the bow. I'll show you now. So if there's an enemy, I charge the bow, push them back. They're stunned, and when they're stunned, okay, usually that will one-shot them. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, there we go. I just buffed myself up with the two-handed skill. Let's try that again. I want to show you guys because it does. Yeah, it's not one-shotting them. That's weird. Well, I don't know. But they're basically dead. Mud crabs get one-shotted. Most NPCs get one-shot. I'm talking like low-tier, like, NPCs like in little islands like this or maps like this, like Bleak Rock Isle, right? But that one, for example, maybe takes a little bit more. But what I mean is, you just want to keep the movement going, okay? See what I'm saying? They're yellow for me because I already finished this map. So I would do this. Heavy attack. And they're basically dead. So when you go into your character sheet, we have, it should show the Wilderqueen active. It's just for 3 seconds, but let me see. Let me kill another guy here, another NPC. Yeah, let's kill another NPC. Let's kill this guy. Yeah. Okay. Should be here. Marauder's Haste. That was it. Hopefully you caught it. But that's it. Marauder Haste. So when I kill, right, NPCs, now I'm going with the speed bonus of that, and then I can just keep going. So as long as you kill one enemy, and this is just if needed. You don't. The point is not killing enemies. You want to actually avoid them. But the thing is, if they happen to get in your way while you're farming, that's what the build specializes at. It's just quick farming. You keep going. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm about to finish this tonight. Oh, I finished that one. Okay, so I just got this one, and that's it, guys. Runestones. That's crazy. So if he just happens to appear, kill him off. You get the bonus. Keep moving fast. And that's what you do. Keep farming. So hopefully this build helps, guys. Oh, 2 kudas. Nice. So hopefully that helps. Especially in the time for the tomes. So that's it basically, guys. I hope you have enjoyed farming, and this helps a lot. All right, till next time.